All right, welcome to another man's point of view. I am your host, the Space Luchador, and today I got for you another secret of the universe, a very important one because this is at the core of it. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in here with my counterpart. Just gonna go ahead and explain, and then I'm gonna go ahead and break it down. Okay, go ahead.
Percentage of men that understand this, but most men don't. More than ever, Hollywood has been pushing this narrative that weak men still can get the girl. So I was watching this movie Blue Beetle the other night, and there's this really simpy guy in it, and he is just not good at talking to girls, gets really nervous, and then this beautiful, gorgeous, high power boss babe girl ends up falling for him, and he does literally everything wrong, and he still gets the girl in the end. And the problem is, guys grow up watching these Hollywood films, hearing this narrative, and think this is how they have to act around women. And what ends up happening is guys keep doing this behavior over and over again, and they develop this scarcity mindset, and it doesn't work. So how many guys watching this have done this? That you've simped for a girl and you've lost all your self-respect, but you were so afraid of losing her that you did anything to try to keep her. What ended up happening was that your self-worth was tied to the girl, and then when you lost her, you felt like a loser, you were all alone, and you just felt worthless. And then the problem is, so many guys go down this dark hole of the red pill movement and hating women and just feeling like it's not worth it, why should I date? Rightfully so, because women, that's a whole nother story, all the things that they do. But the problem is, it just breeds this hatred towards women. But men need to start taking ownership for this behavior. And I know that it's not fair that society's pushing this narrative, and I know that the Hollywood movies make it seem like you can just be the really nice guy and be weak and simpy and you're just gonna get the girl, but that's not reality. Men are the leaders. They're the ones that go to war. They're the ones that do all the tough jobs. They're the ones that are supposed to protect us. Well, if we're producing more and more of weak men, what is the outcome here? Only a
There it is. Now I can do a video on that little ass rant right there. She literally explained everything. What's wrong, the answers, why it's happening, right? How to fix it, and end game, right? Now, end game is literally the problem with 2024 today. Everything from top to bottom, politics to movies to everything you know, everything your little eyes can see out there in reality, right? In your life can be all tied right back to this problem that I'm trying to fix. Little old me is trying to fix. So she's gonna has she go ahead and show you this list, right? But I want you to understand that it's all tied back to respect, right? And some of the key words here are it's not a choice. You must understand that, right? I know that you must unlearn quite literally everything that you know, but not really. You just have to tweak it a little, right? So go ahead and help you with that.
small percentage of men understand the masculine framework that they have to hold, and they will get all the girls, and the rest will just be alone. So it starts with the framework. You need to throw out everything you've done in the past and learn this new way of thinking. And I promise you, if you can get rid of that sin behavior, get rid of the hatreds towards women, and follow these easy framework, you're gonna be successful with women. And with that, you're gonna start feeling a lot more confident. You're gonna feel like, wait a second, my worth is not tied to women, and you're gonna have this aura about you that's like, wait, I'm not worthless. And it's gonna help you in all different areas of your life. So I'm
There
gonna
you
talk
go.
about the four most simplest behaviors I see men do, that if you correct these behaviors, you're gonna start being that top percent guy.
So let's start with that, okay? Just the four basic, right? Because, like I said, this is basic at the very beginning of any attempt to get a chick, right? Understand, right? Right? That's the point. The basics, because it all falls apart from the very first move of this game that I speak of. So let's go ahead and jump in again, right?
That gets all the girls. Number one, you keep texting her even though she's not interested. And the thing is, girls will make
Now let's pause it there because this is simpler than what she's about to explain. But check it out. You keep texting her when she is not interested. Now, pay no attention to this for now. Pay attention to number one. You keep texting her, period. right? Keep texting her. That's the problem. This here is irrelevant to you. It's irrelevant. Just understand that this is what makes you lose the respect part. And understand that this comes later. That is the secret. That is how simple it is. That is what I'm trying to show you. That is what I'm trying to explain, right? And this is why it's so damn hard, because this is next level. Once you understand the name of the game, which is the point, right? Understand that it's about respect. And understand that there's a process, right? And these women, all of them, even the woman in the video, have to go by this law of the universe. That's what this is. Anyways, let's
Maybe
continue.
say something like, yeah, I'd like to hang out, or maybe they show like interest by texting you, and so you get that stuck in your mind. You're like, yes, but she said this, but you're not paying attention to anything else, and you will text her and text her and text her, even if she takes hours to respond, even if she's just giving you one word answers, even if she completely stops texting you, you'll send that second, third, fourth text because you're so afraid of losing her. You got this little bit of validation, and then everything goes out the window. Your self-respect, how you're actually supposed to handle the texting game. You even forget why you're texting in the first.
There you go. 3 aspects. No coincidence there. Now listen to what you said, right? Again, you lose the respect, right? You even lose the name of the game. And then you forget what you were doing in the first place. Why you're doing it in the first place. There's so many aspects to it, right? But 3 of them that are important, right? One is understand, like I've always said, if you just get this in your head, it's about respect, right? So master that. Master that first, right? And then everything else just kind of falls into place. But I'm going to teach you a little small tweak that makes my game, right, which is not going to be your game, and it makes all the damn difference in the world. One is respect is earned. It is the only way that it works, right? And there's a few rules to it. You can't ask for it, you can't buy it, and you can lose it. Just like that. Could be a word, could be something you did, could be the way you fell. Dumbass stuff like that, right? But understand you don't have it off the bat. You must earn it. And just like you can lose it, just like that, you can earn it. Just like that. But understand that the key word is earn. All right? Now, the beauty of this system that I'm telling you about, the beauty of it is that just like there's rules on how to lose it, right? There's a little hack. I like to call it a hack because the same way you can lose it, if you prevent the ways to lose it somehow, and this is a weird ass mathematical equation I came up with, but take it from me, it works. The same way that you can lose it, by preventing it, you somehow gain it, believe it or not. So you can achieve it by just preventing the loss of respect. And I know how it sounds, but my counterpart here is going to explain it in her own little way. Let's go ahead and jump in.
First place. And I know in your mind you're maybe thinking, well, if I just keep texting her, it's going to change her mind. I'm going to show her what I'm like. She's going to start falling for me because she's going to realize I'm a really nice guy. All of this goes through our heads. We're like, I'm just going to keep sending that other text because this could be the text that changes it. But the problem is this framework you're setting with this girl is she doesn't really have to put in any effort. She can text you. She cannot text you. She can get the validation from you. She cannot get the validation, but you're always going to be there.
And there it is. So, understanding this name of the game, right? And this is what I'm explaining. Her move is literally a non-move. And I know how that sounds. right? She could just sit there, quite literally, and let you F it all up. But the fact that you didn't know that she can sit there and that's a move is what makes you F it all up. However, if you recognize the move, you can do your own move to prevent the disrespect, which in turn, somehow, just like I said, you achieve respect. Then, and only then, can you move on to the next move. That's what I'm explaining. That's how it works. And that is as basic and as raw, right, as it's going to get. But it's also damn hard to understand because, just like I explained it, pretty simple. It's actually so damn hard because it's pretty simple, right? But that one move in the beginning is where everybody seems to fail, right?
No matter what, if she's feeling lonely, she's feeling sad, she has this guy that will text her no matter what. I don't think you want to be her pen pal. I don't think you want to be this girl's validation person. You want to be a guy that she actually is interested in dating. But this framework, this way of thinking that you're acting, she's not looking at it like that. You're never going to be an option for her. You're setting yourself up to getting hurt. Number 2, you don't set boundaries.
That you're setting yourself up to getting hurt. Now, in some of her explanation here, you're gonna understand how it's the answer's right there, right? It's literally right there. Now, I don't want to complicate it, but just it's as important, so I have to say it. You're setting yourself up. It's not something to do with her or them. You're setting yourself up. That's the key. Homework for you, okay? Now let's continue to number 2. You don't set boundaries.
Boundaries at all. I get it. Boundaries are scary because we're afraid we're going to lose a girl if we set a boundary. We're afraid that we're going to come off as mean. We're going to come off as not a nice person, and you don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. And if you set a boundary and she doesn't like it and you lose her, that goes back to you feeling helpless and lonely again. Because if you didn't set that boundary, maybe she would still be here. But if you have that mindset, you're always going to allow girls to just walk all over you, have zero respect for you. For example, maybe you text a girl and you ask her out and she says yes, and then you go to confirm the date and she flakes. And instead of being like, hey, no worries, let me know when you're free, and moving on, you say, oh, no worries, how about Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or whenever you're free, I'm going to be free. Now, obviously that's a little exaggeration, but I've seen guys do this, that you will say, oh, it's no big deal, and you keep trying to set up the date, and then she flakes again, and you're like, it sucks, but I'm gonna keep trying because maybe this will be the time that she goes on the date with me. You lock.
Now this is where it's hard because plenty of women are not necessarily have things to do. They will literally sit on their ass at home and cancel a date with you for the very fact, and this is the most effed up part of it, because guys refuse to believe this. But they will sit on their ass at home, right, and not do anything for the very fact to see what you do. Now the beauty of it, the beauty of the system is that they're better at the game. Now I know how that sounds because it's like, well, why the hell is that? Well, because you got to think about it. This is what you're going up against. This is what you are literally going up against, right? A player that not only mastered the game, but has all the rules and all the damn chips. And has this little tiny ass ability that makes it all, right? All the game. This is what the game is made out of. Now check it out. You got a player that has the ability to not only like you, be interested in you, attracted to you, and yet she's got this little tiny ass little ability to say, I like him, I'm attracted. I want to be with him. But I'm going to sit my ass at home and cancel this date because of, if any other reason, just because I want to see what he's going to do. Understand the level of brilliance that is, right? Understand that. If you had that ability, think about that. Think about that for one damn second. If you made it this far, because you're about to learn one of the greatest secrets of the universe, and no one out there in the whole damn internet has ever said this, let alone explained it. I'm going to throw it to you right now for free. Right? Switch it. If you, the man, had the power, right? Not only do you want to tear it up, you want to, right? This woman that you have literally on your plate, right? Now imagine you had the power to be like, it is guaranteed. But I'm going to sit my ass at home. I'm going to call it a night. And I'm going to cancel. Think about it. Guaranteed. You're going to get some. Guaranteed. But you decided for no other reason than to cancel on her just to see what she does. Think about that. Now that, my friends, is true power. Because there's no man, I dare say, that will cancel on guaranteed P. However, if you could, I will bow down. Teach me, I would say. But anyways, there you go. That right there, literally what I just said right there, is what mastery is all about. But anyways, like I said, and this is the point, because I don't want to make it one big ass rant, but that's what you're going up against. A true master of the game. That's your opponent. So if anything, it should give you, a true man would be like, oh shit. Now that's a final boss. And you know what? Now I'm motivated to continue because it's a formidable opponent. But anyway, it's a whole nother thing, man. Let's continue with the video here. I'm gonna make it a whole thing here. And
lost all respect. Or maybe you're on a date with a girl and she shows up 20 minutes late, or she's on her phone, or she's texting her ex, or any behavior that is just unacceptable. And what do? You do nothing. You don't set a boundary. You say nothing because, you're afraid of losing her. And again, she knows this guy, I can do whatever I want to him. I can treat him like shit. I can disrespect him.
Now that's another secret right there that I gotta pause. Look, this is one of the hardest aspects of them all, right? And with your help, again, if you subscribe, like, and all that stuff and share, I will eventually have a big enough platform to get into this sort of stuff. But understand, right? This is it's hard. So I'm just going to try to just basically say it just like that, okay? Now, women, believe it or not, already know what they can do to you just like that, right off the bat. As soon as they meet you, they already know what they can get away with. That's the level of opponent that you have across the table. Understand that. That little aspect of it, of the game, is so hard to master and understand because I've said it to guys literally just like right now. I'm saying it right now, just like that. There it is for free, once again. And guys will sit there and be like, no, well, I believe that. You believe jack shit. I'm telling you literally the truth. There it is. Take it or leave it. And you can believe all you want. But that's literally the secret. They already know. And that's the hardest pill. There's so many pills that suck. But this is one of them. Right? The fact that you can sit there and actually understand it. Holy shit. She's stepping all over you because she knows she can. Think about that for a second. Right? 2 seconds. 3 seconds. The fact that she can do shit to you because she already knows she can is not the hardest, but one of the hardest pills to swallow. Because you got to sit there and actually comprehend this. Be like, wait a minute. So you're telling me, Space Luchador, right, that she's literally kicking me in the balls because she knows she can. How does that work? Well, little thing called the P radar. She already knows that you ain't gonna do shit. Just understand that. Right? Understand that. Hence why she went ahead and did it. And here's another rule for you. Right? The fact that they can, they're gonna go ahead and do it. They ain't gonna hold their little heart and be, you know what, I'm gonna let this one go. No. Matter of fact, again, you set yourself up, right, for this shit to happen to you. Why? Because this is what they do. That's it. You give them a chance, they'll take a mile. Understand that. That's what you're going up against. That's how hard it is. That's the raw truth. So you're welcome. Now let's finish up this video because I think I made it too damn long.
I cannot respect him at all. I just don't care what I do, and he's always gonna be there for me no matter what. I know that's not the guy you want to be.
So she's gonna go ahead and do it. That's the point.
So you have to change this behavior. You have to be okay with setting a boundary and her leaving and you finding someone else that actually respects you and cares about you than staying with someone just because you're afraid of being alone. Number 3, you're avoiding all the red flags. Maybe you're on a couple dates with a girl and you have...
Now, what did I just say earlier? All the other crap that she said and I said is this. You are avoiding all the red flags. And not necessarily avoiding, but you're ignoring, right? All the red flags. Now, this is beautiful because I'm about to explain another tweak. Okay? Check it out. You are avoiding all the red... What does this mean? When you see a red flag and you avoid it, you think that basically, oh, well, I dodged that bullet. No, my friends. The aspect of the game, and here's another secret for you if you made it this far. When you see a red flag, I know it's contradictory, but you go for it. That's the secret. You see a red flag. A red flag is not, oh, well, I should avoid it and stay away. No. A true man sees a red flag and goes, aha, that's where I'm going to attack. That's what I must fix. You see the difference because that's what we are. We, true men, fix problems. And I know you don't like it. I know I'm going to get pushback. I know this is where I'm going to lose a couple of you. I know. Because it contradicts literally everything. But understand what I'm saying. You see the red flag? That's actually a test, basically a shit test. That if you can successfully take down or remove, and it really comes right down to that. Some of these damn red flags are literally, oh, I'm going to put up this red flag. This is how it works, okay? I'm going to put up a red flag. And whoever goes and literally just walks through it, because sometimes it's that damn simple. Oh, shit. You passed my shit test. Here you go. Good boy, right? Pat yourself in the back, and you get some, right? That's how it works, literally. Like some of these red flags are just, they're BS, right? The actual, you ever seen those damn deterrents in the houses, right? I hate to go to a dumbass example, but there it is. Those deterrents are this, beware of dog, right? And it's fucking, this sign, and there is no damn dog in the house. But the sign's there. Now, it's whoever read it, right? Oh, must be a dog in a little bit. But it's a fake red flag, that's my point. right? The purpose of it is to deter. But if you just ignore it, pretty much, you pass it. But anyways, there you go. I can get into a whole damn debate about it, but you understand the point, right? Hopefully.
Haven't been on a couple dates with a girl in a while, you feel like this girl likes you, and then you're just seeing these red flags pop up here and there. Maybe again, she's talking to her ex. Maybe she gets really crazy and starts yelling at you for no reason, or maybe she gets extremely controlling, or she.
You heard that? Start yelling to you for no reason would be one of those flags. You'd be like, oh, this bitch is crazy. But you missed the part where it was for no reason. Once you understand the Space Digital program and everything that I am saying, you will master this. I promise you this. I really do. Once you understand that there is never no reason, just understand that. There is never no reason. There's always a reason to everything that they do. Once you get that through your head, you are now next level. But do you see the difference? Right? There's a difference between you thinking, oh, there's always a reason. That's one of the laws. But there you go, another freebie. Man, this freebies left and right today. Anyway, let's continue.
It needs to be with you 24/7, or maybe she doesn't thank you for the date, or whatever it may be. Just like kind of all these like red flags popping up. Maybe she likes to go to the club and not text you for 3 days. She likes to go drinking with all her guy friends, whatever it may be. And you know these are huge red flags, but you convince yourself that they're not that bad, or you could fix her, or it'll go away, or if I just stay, things will change. But you're coming from this scarcity mindset that instead of having an abundance mindset, like, no, I'm not putting up with this behavior. I know my worth. I know I deserve better. I'm going to set a boundary, and if she doesn't respect it, then I'm going to find somebody else. But instead, you stay in this toxic relationship because you're more scared of losing her. I see that.
Now let's settle this club crap because I get this all the time. All right? Comes down to this. If she's going to the club without you, that's it. If she's going to the club without you, you're worth a damn. That's it. Just set that aside as a rule, as a law, as a whatever. Think about it. All women go to the club literally to be fished. That's it. So, if she's going to the club without you, that means she wants to be fished. And it's not by you. Son, that's it. That's it. That is it. I know you don't like it, but that's it. Now, let's switch it just for argument's sakes. Men could go to the club, right? Because we go to fish. That's it. Now, we may have a fish at home, but we'll still go to the club. It's different. That's it. Right? So think about it. If you're going to the club, right? And this is the reason I brought that up. If you're going to the club and you're bringing your own fish, right? You clearly are not going to fish. So, switch it again. If she's going to the club without you, what does it mean? Homework, and that's it. I never want to hear another club behavior crap for many a year. No more. That's it. If she's going without you, you are not part of her plan. That's it. Any woman that's any woman, or any guy that's, actually the man, your woman is not going to the club. She's staying with you. That's it. So this whole ladies' night and I need blah, 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 is BS. She's going to the club to be fished. Period. Or for any other reason that you're not giving it. But anyways, I'll make this damn video into something else. Let's continue.
this countless times over and over again. Guys staying in bad relationships because they feel like they don't have any other option. And when you're coming from this framework, you're never going to have any other options because you're not putting boundaries in place. You're not having respect for yourself. You're not seeing your worth. You think you're worth nothing, so you're staying in this toxic relationship. Number 4 is you just won't walk away. And that's kind of everything we talked about.
That's it. So we're going to end with that, unless you want to. Well, you know what? Let her explain.
All this behavior. At the end of the day, a man's superpower is being able to walk away. And you can't walk away if you cannot see the red flags, if you cannot see the disrespect, then this is why you're still simp. You need.
There it is. So let's end with that. You heard that part where I said, if you made it this damn far, when I said true power is the ability to sit your ass at home with guaranteed P. And you can sit your ass at home and go, canceled. Just to see what she does. That, my friends, is true power. But again, no one says no to guaranteed P. Because it goes against your hardwiring, your programming, the matrix, the whatever. You get it now. So there you go. If you like this video, give me a like, share, subscribe. We could recap it quite literally, right? I guess we could recap with everything she said is 100% correct. Everything I said, 100% correct. You're not going to change it, so don't even try. You could if you want, but you ain't going to change it. This has been here since day one. It's never changed. No one's going to change it. That's not how it works. Understand this is the only way. That's it. It's a funnel. And quite literally, this is the cure 2024 and everybody's problem. If we could fix this, there you go. So, again, share, like, subscribe. There it is. It's raw as it's going to get. What else can I add to it? That's it, right? Self-explanatory. So, yeah. Give me a like, share, subscribe. That's it. So I'll see you on the next